Welcome to another thought-provoking video on our channel, where today we'll delve into a topic that has long been a dark cloud over the world of sports, and more specifically, running, doping. While the pursuit of excellence in sports is admirable, the use of performance-enhancing drugs has cast a shadow over the integrity and fairness of competitive running. In this video, we'll explore the history, prevalence, consequences, and ethical dilemmas surrounding doping in the world of running. A brief history of doping in running. Doping in sports has a long and contentious history, dating back to the early 20th century when athletes first started experimenting with stimulants like caffeine and strychnine. Over the decades, as technology and pharmacology advanced, so did the methods and substances used to enhance athletic performance. In the context of running, doping has taken many forms, including the use of anabolic steroids, blood doping, and more recently, designer drugs like EPO and synthetic hormones. Prevalence of doping in running. While it is challenging to determine the exact prevalence of doping in running, various scandals and investigations have shed light on the issue. High-profile cases involving famous athletes have dominated headlines, revealing that doping isn't limited to lesser-known runners. Athletes often face tremendous pressure to succeed, and this can drive some to make unethical choices. Despite strict anti-doping measures, the allure of enhanced performance remains tempting. Consequences of doping. Doping not only tarnishes the reputation of athletes but also carries severe consequences. Athletes caught using banned substances may face suspension, disqualification, loss of sponsorship deals, and even legal repercussions. Beyond the personal costs, doping undermines the integrity of the sport, eroding trust among competitors, fans, and sponsors. It creates an uneven playing field where clean athletes may never have a fair shot at victory. The ethical dilemma. The issue of doping in running raises complex ethical questions. On one hand, athletes have the right to make decisions about their own bodies, and some argue that if a substance is not inherently harmful, it should not be banned. On the other hand, anti-doping measures aim to ensure fairness in sports and protect athletes' health. The debate centers around the balance between individual freedom and the collective integrity of competitive sports. Anti-doping efforts. To combat doping in running and other sports, governing bodies like the World Anti-Doping Agency have implemented stringent testing protocols. Athletes are subjected to random drug tests, and advancements in testing methods have made it increasingly difficult to evade detection. However, the cat-and-mouse game between doping athletes and anti-doping agencies continues as athletes seek new ways to beat the system. The role of education. Education plays a crucial role in the fight against doping. Athletes must be aware of the risks associated with doping and the potential consequences. Coaches, parents, and sports organizations also have a responsibility to instill values of fair play and sportsmanship in young athletes. By fostering a culture of clean competition, we can reduce the temptation to dope. The human costs of doping. Beyond the legal and professional consequences, doping can exact a heavy toll on an athlete's health. Many of the substances used to enhance performance come with significant risks. Anabolic steroids, for example, can lead to cardiovascular problems, liver damage, and mood disorders. EPO abuse can cause dangerous increases in red blood cell count, leading to blood clots and strokes. Athletes often face tremendous pressure to achieve results, but the price they pay for doping can be lifelong health complications or even death. The impact on clean athletes. One of the most significant injustices of doping in running is the impact it has on clean athletes. These athletes dedicate their lives to training, adhering to strict codes of ethics and fair play. When they compete against dopers, they may face insurmountable odds, leaving them disillusioned and demotivated. Clean athletes train hard, make sacrifices, and still may never achieve the recognition or success they deserve due to the presence of doping in their sport. Technological advances in doping. Doping is not limited to the use of chemical substances. Technological advancements have also played a role in enhancing performance. High-tech shoes, clothing, and equipment can provide an unfair advantage, blurring the line between natural ability and artificial enhancement. The running community and governing bodies must grapple with how to regulate and limit the use of such technology to maintain the sport's purity. The role of fans and media. Fans and media play a vital role in shaping the perception of doping in running. While some fans may turn a blind eye to doping scandals in favor of thrilling performances, others vehemently condemn dopers, calling for lifetime bans. The media, with its power to shape public opinion, can influence the way doping is addressed and ultimately impact the measures taken to combat it. Promoting transparency and ethical behavior within the running community is a collective responsibility. The path forward. To combat doping in running effectively, a multi-pronged approach is necessary. This includes stricter testing and enforcement measures. Anti-doping agencies must continue to improve testing protocols to catch even the most sophisticated dopers. Enhanced education. Athletes, coaches, and stakeholders should receive comprehensive education on the dangers and consequences of doping, emphasizing the importance of fair competition. Support for clean athletes. Encouraging and supporting clean athletes is crucial. This includes providing resources for training, mental health support, and legal protection for whistleblowers. Technology regulation. Governing bodies must establish clear guidelines for the use of technology in running to ensure that advancements do not provide an unfair advantage. Public awareness. Fans and the media should continue to raise awareness about the issue of doping and hold athletes, organizations, and governing bodies accountable. Doping in running is a multifaceted issue with profound consequences for athletes, the sport, and society as a whole. While significant progress has been made in the fight against doping, it remains an ongoing challenge. The running community, along with fans, media, and governing bodies, must continue to work together to protect the integrity of the sport, support clean athletes, and uphold the values of fair play and sportsmanship. Only through collective effort can we hope to create a future where running is celebrated for the extraordinary feats of human achievement, untainted by the shadow of doping. Like and subscribe to the channel to never miss another video. Thanks for watching.